He's the build for it, though.
I mean, absolutely. He needs to work his cut. It's not that great. He's got a really good he's got a decent hook. And then once that inner elbow of his catches up, and he can really engage that bicep. And that,
He likes to hook, right?
yeah. So yeah, in a couple years he'll be real strong as long as he keeps going.
How much does he weigh? Like one.
I'm not too sure. I want to say he's like close to 200, like 190.
Is he really? Like he has legs?
I'm not too sure. I'm really bad at that.
There's a big weight difference right here, right? Justin obviously weighs.
Yeah. I mean, it's just for fun for sure. This isn't anything too crazy. I definitely see Justin winning this one, but crazier things have happened.
Well, if AJ can sink his stuff.
Yeah. AJ, he does a lot more of the pulling for fun rather than pulling to train.
Yeah, Justin's all set up.
Oh,
14 hands.
Justin's good.
Yeah.
There.
I don't blame AJ though. It's not very often. Oh! Wow, that was surprising.
Maybe Justin's been too. I don't know.
Winner!
Okay. Score.
That was definitely. Well, I mean, there was a strength difference, but Justin definitely went after. AJ went first.
Yeah.
Hardcore. And trying to roll out after your hook
No,
goes first is rough.
Yeah, super rough.
So you have to dig your way out. There's Mike Brown in the back.
Yeah, no, I don't blame AJ though. It's not very often you get you and Mega Mike in the same place. It's always a lot of fun.
I try to stay away from Mike. Yeah, I try to avoid all strong people if I can. It's my path.
You scared of me now, Chris? You getting scared of me now?
Just work out. You don't really pull too hard.
Really pulling with even Leroy. So pulling with you, Mike, Leroy, it sets me back. It hurts me more than it helps me. Because you guys are strong enough to I can't get a good gym lifts for 3 or 4 days because it sets me back so far. That's the same thing when I was talking to Devin last time. Back to Devin,
No one heard that, right?
Because I'll make him sore. Right? So no, you can bring him back. Make him sore where he can't bowl day after day after day after day. So the same thing, I could bowl against, anybody listening here could bowl against a bunch of 10-year-olds every day. And I'd be like,
At 17?
When Devin's bowling against people that feel like 10-year-olds, he's bowling all day. But you have against guys that are closer to make you sore.
17, I was around
And
170.
gym's priority for me.
I mean, yeah, it's one of those things to where I definitely value putting the pressure on your body at table time. But, that's why I like doing it maybe like once a month, and then you have those few days to kind of chill out and do like more high rep stuff and then get right back to lifting for the rest of the month, just to have the table knowledge and pressure and getting used to the setup and getting on there and just treating it real hard. To me, that's
why,
my
dude. What the heck, dude?
like, definitely at least go hard once a month and then the rest of the time train.
Ready?
Taking off, dude? Absolutely, man.
Come by anytime?
Let's go.
Come through. Let's get a hands.
I got you.
Doesn't have to be a crazy session with Mike. We can just talk and work on things. Okay.
There looks good.
Go! Ooh, straight to the strap.
Yeah, it's more.
That's why I try to pull hard at like Armfest, and then the rest of the time I kind of just work on stuff and do something.
I'll tell the guys use 2 hands if I need that. At least I can get calculated pressure in the areas I want it, and the roids are practicing every week.
Yeah.
But with you, like you and Mike and them, I would use you guys more as heat checks. So for me, it'd be once every 3 months if I had to pick, or 2 or 3 months, just kind of see where I'm at. And then set aside 3 days of heal.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just in the position where I know that I'll mostly only get heavy work at Armfest, and then after that, I'm just like, I can kind of just do whatever, work on like cupping and work on stuff like that, and then, by the next weekend, then I know I'm usually
Elbows down, guys.
I'm on the table with Sunday with Lidner and all these guys, obviously a little bigger, but Mike still provides good pressure, so I get arm wrestling in no matter what. Keep things sharp.
Yeah.
Close your hands.
Let's see.
Referee's grip.
Justin go.
Sorry. Cap it, sorry.
Yeah. AJ is definitely explosive though. He's going to be like another, Oleg or Travis Bajan, where it's just like quick, fast, straight to the pad.
Your hand's getting close first. Cap or no cap?
He's not great at holding tight and then working through it. He just doesn't have it in him. I don't know why we're trying to work on it, but I just don't think physiologically he's built that way. He's just a lot of quick twitch.
So for all the people watching, you guys, what thing to do at a tournament or a Supermatch especially is talk to the referee ahead of time and get his cadence down. You literally say, "Can you say ready, go" for me like 7 times in a row, and just memorize their cadence so you know when to hit. So because a lot of different refs have different cadences.
Boys, come on.
Ready, go!
Nice. I also like to look at the ref's mouth
Winner!
because you can really see minor little timings in there. So as long as you set up, you look at your opponent, you look at your hand, you get like a nice setup, and then right as they're going to do ready go, you look at their mouth, and you can really see a lot just from their expressions and get that slight advantage. At least that's what I do. I don't know if anyone else does that.
So when you see someone like collapse into it, like a king's move, I don't want to call it a desperation move, but it kind of usually shows that almost everything is failing. There's nothing left besides turn your body and hope to God you can pronate through your body and your frame to stop them from hitting you. And Justin's defaulting right now straight to that.
I mean, I would almost just try to stay tight, lock up as hard as possible, and just hope that you're eccentric and slow him down a little bit. Because it looks like he's just trying to get that pin, and I just don't think it's working for him.
It's hard when you go as an outside puller, when you're going against like a hook puller or someone who's side pressure dominant, is that like you don't want to go anywhere near that.
Yeah.
And so you're just like, I gotta run everything in my soul has to run away.
And yeah, I could just be speaking from my own like physiology to where like I'm more of like a hold puller rather than pulling to the pin pad, so maybe that just works for me.
Giant hand.
Justin, let's
Right
go.
there, guys.
Got a strong hand.
Giant, strong hand. There you go. Nice little setup. You guys get the little camera angle there on the table. Okay.
Yeah, got a little elbow. Oh shit, it got fucked up a little bit. Derek keeps hitting it.
Oh, it turns on the
Yeah, it's got a little thingy inside. It's one of those smart ones. So if you do like hand gestures, it'll like follow you around. It's pretty cool. It's pretty snazzy.
I'm not even that smart.
Well, that's not saying like.
So if I were Justin's coach, I would be telling him, I want your left hand, I want your left elbow on the front left of the pad. I want you to set a wedge, so that way he's going to be going, because he's going directly side.
Yeah.
Set a wedge so he's pushing.
The wedge is to where your elbow is further out
Yeah.
than where your hand is, right?
Yeah, so after AJ starts going, then Justin's arm will be as tall as it will be after he starts. And then you can start your outside move. But if he has his elbow tucked in, he's putting himself at a disadvantage starting on his elbow. He's starting with elbow pressure already.
Referee's grip.
On the verge of being outside his shoulder.
Yeah, so for those of you listening, what he means by a wedge is if you were to put your hand vertically up and down, that's kind of usually how people start. But what he's trying to say is kink your hand in about 20 degrees and have your elbow be on the outside of your hand. So in that way, once they start pulling, they have to essentially pull down into your forearm rather than pulling your arm out. You have more leverage and ability to kind of like rise higher and engage better.
Moving the referee's grip.
With Justin's elbow in, he's putting emphasis on trying to escape and run away from AJ, not survive AJ's side.
Yeah.
Right there. Thumbs. Shoulder. There you go. Don't keep that hand open until I close it.
Oh.
Don't move
Give me
that
the whole
wrist. And elbow foul.
That was an elbow foul, but I don't know if it matters.
Sorry. Alright. Still left.
Yeah, AJ's definitely really strong. He just still has a lot of kind of rookie stuff, and he's got to really build up a little bit more of a tool.
There you go.
Tool belt? Tool case? Tool set? I can't think of the term is. Huh?
Look ready for a super match with Drew.
Go! Alright.
There's nothing that happened during this whole Supermatch that should give
Winner!
Justin any thought that
AJ,